How far would you go to stop a crime in its tracks? In Stomped this week, ordinary Singaporeans pin down an alleged molester. How about astounding finds in unexpected places? What one Red Hill resident found in his aircon compressor will shock and amaze you. And how about using social media as a lost and found counter? See what happens when a little boy lost his favorite soft toy in a shopping mall. These are just some of the top stories trending on citizen journalism site Stomped this week. First up, these young men captured and pinned down a man who was said to have molested a teenage girl near Woodlands Block 683B on the evening of April 17th. Stomper Dean Saleh came across these pictures on Facebook user Siti Khadijah Lim's page and alerted Stomp to the pictures. Stomper Dean himself had been at the scene and told Stomp in a phone conversation that these heroic passers-by were Singaporean and worked together to pin down the molester while waiting for the police to arrive. Stompers praised the men, with Stomper Aster saying all should be commended with a plaque and a recruitment letter. We need such people, not just sitting around shaking leg doing nothing. Stomper Francis 59 agreed. They will surely be awarded for public spiritedness. Should have whacked him before the police arrived, but not overdoing it, of course. He deserves to be whacked prior to facing the law. Well done, heroes. Indeed, thumbs up for the courage and initiative. In fact, I think more Singaporeans should not be afraid to stand up against these acts of injustice.
Walau, kena stomp!
Next up, have you ever wondered what thrives inside your air conditioning compressor? Well, Stomper Gabriel and his wife discovered an entire hive of bees living inside their compressor. It all started when Gabriel's wife stepped on a dead bee in their home, only to discover there were more swarms living in their compressor. The Stomper hired a pest control company to kill the bees. Among the hundreds of dead bees were also many intricate layers of honeycomb. Wondering how the bees decided on an aircon compressor as their nesting ground? Well, Gabriel took it upon himself to explain, saying that with more rain in March, more flowers started blooming in his neighborhood, attracting the bees. The bees started looking for a place to store their precious honey, and a clean condenser with neat organized wiring might just be their idea of an ideal home. Stompers were rather shocked at this story, with 31% of them expressing OMG and 28% of them clicking ew. Stomper Haisian elaborated. Bees can be dangerous if large amounts of them decide to attack a human being. Stomper Chris Wu 8812 added, the wife is so lucky. Just think if she found bunches of hornets and their nests. Dreadful. Kena Stomped. And to round off this episode of Kena Stomped, social media as a lost and found counter, Stomper Catherine is making a plea to netizens. Her son lost his favorite soft toy at Vivocity on April 19th. It's a soft brown bunny and means a lot to her son. Catherine explains that her son, who has a tendency to throw things around, accidentally threw his favorite toy away without anyone noticing. She said that she had gone back to Vivocity and retraced her steps, but it just could not be found. She hopes that stompers out there who have come across the soft toy would bring a smile to a little boy's face by returning the bunny. This page has had more than 18,000 views since April 19th. Stomper Aces cautions the boy's mother, let the little boy learn to control his possessions in the future. When he grows up, he will start to lose his student bus card, his wallet, his locker keys, his mobile phone, etc. etc. While Stomper Fishball Man gives more direct advice. Mommy, please just buy another one. Well, if you have information about the lost item, you may email Stomp at this email address. That's all for this episode. Tune in next week to find out who else kena stomped.